All right, and we are back here on the GSMC football podcast. And for the final part of the show, we'll get into the NFC South, and I'll give you my predictions for how that division is going to shape out in 2024. So last year, of course, the Buccaneers won that division at 9-8. Things change. Kirk Cousins is now leading the charge for the Falcons. This is how I have the division shaping out. Panthers did not have a good year last year. I still think it's going to be more of the same, even though they did make some changes. New head coach. They improved the offensive line. They put more weapons around Bryce Young. I don't know. I still got them finishing with 3 wins. Then the Saints, they finished 9-8 last year. Derek Carr finished the year strong. I don't know. They're a weird team to predict. I feel like, I don't know if they're going to be able to carry that momentum over from last year into this year. And I'm just not a believer in Dennis Allen. So I'm going to say they finished with 7 wins. The Bucs, look, they can't afford that mid-season struggle that they had this year. I think they're going to finish with 1 less win than they did last year. Although I hope I'm wrong. But I got them at 8-9. And then I got the Falcons winning the division at 10-7. And that's mainly because they upgraded at quarterback with Kirk Cousins. Now, there's question marks across the board when it comes to the head coaches. Let's see how Raheem Morris is. Dennis Allen hasn't been great for the Saints. Todd Bowles, again, they made the playoffs last year, but still don't think he's a great head coach. But he knows how to coach a defense. And, now Dave Canales is the head coach of the Panthers. So, we'll see what this year brings. But I just feel like with Kirk Cousins now as the quarterback for the Falcons, a veteran, the Falcons get the quarterback that they've needed. And I know he's coming off of a significant injury. But I just feel like with him now there, he puts up good numbers. I feel like he's good enough that this team will get a few more wins than they did last year, because they went 7-10 last year, and they'll make the playoffs, win the division, host a playoff game. And then as for the other teams, I don't see any of them making the playoffs. I don't have them in the playoffs. Again, I hope I'm wrong. But this is kind of how I see the division shaping out. Now, I feel like 3 wins might be a little bit too low for the Panthers. If Bryce Young ends up playing really well with the new head coach. And again, they added more weapons. They traded for Deontay Johnson. They drafted Xavier Legette. They drafted Jonathan Brooks and running back. So they really have attempted to try to surround Bryce Young with more talent. So if they do that and Bryce Young responds and ends up playing well, then yeah, they could win more than 3 games. But I don't know. I just had them at 3. The Saints, I don't know. They were just such an up and down team last year. Inconsistent. Really couldn't figure them out. They went 9-8. Had them winning 7 games. But we'll see. The Falcons, on paper, you would think, yeah, they're the best team in the division. But they got to go out there and prove it. So, and I just realized this whole time I didn't change the segment title. That's my fault. But, yeah, we got to see. And the first time we see Kirk Cousins in a Falcons uniform, that'll be against the Steelers on Sunday. Natty Ron also says all Atlanta needed was a quarterback. Definitely improved. Baker versus Kirk. Not a bad quarterback matchup. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to the Buccaneers and the Falcons, and then and the Saints. Like I don't really. I think it's between those three teams. I think the Panthers they got an outside chance, but who knows? Um, I just think the Falcons on paper are the best team. The Saints they got an older team. Guys on defense are getting older. Kamara's getting older, and Derek Carr's getting older too. And he wasn't. I mean, finished the year strong, but wasn't great at certain points during the year. So I don't know. We'll see how that division all plays out, but that's what I got. I got the Falcons making the playoffs, winning the division. You got the three teams I don't have making the playoffs. So, but let me know what you guys think, though. How do you see this division playing out? So yeah, that's so that's the AFC South. We got one more division in the NFC. Then we got every division in the the NFC. We got every division in the AFC we got to get to, and that'll take us up to Thursday, which is the start of the season. And look, I'm really excited. It's been a long off season. I've said that many times, but we've made it, and I'm so happy. Football's back, and I need it to be back because the Yankees have really been frustrating me as of late. I don't know what's going on with them. They win one game. They look like the best team. Look like they're going on a run, and then they can't beat teams that are under 500. It's a very very strange year for them. But also I'm still trying to get over this cold, these allergies that I've had going on. So I know that's why my voice sounds a little funky again. But I'm definitely on the other side of it. But it's still not 100% yet. But I will say that I am getting better. So I appreciate you guys sticking with me as I try to get through this. So it's been annoying, but like I said, it's definitely getting better. So hopefully by the end of the week, we're back to 100%. But who knows? It's very strange. But yeah, definitely am feeling better than how I was last week. That's for sure. But still got some hurdles to hop over. So, but appreciate you guys tuning in today. Natty Ryan also saying in the chat, Dolphins, Jets, Bills, Patriots. Not sure what you're trying to get at here. You're naming every team in the standings. Okay. The Dolphins got in first, Jets in second, Bills third, Patriots fourth. Appreciate it. He's heading out. Good to see you, Natty Ron. Hopefully see you tomorrow. He just said gotta go. Good show. So yeah, he has the Dolphins finishing in first, Jets in second, Bills third, Patriots fourth. Texans first, Jags second, Colts third, Titans 4. Then the Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders in last. Yeah, I don't know about that. I might flip flop Raiders and the Broncos, and then the Bengals, Ravens, Browns, Steelers. Probably gonna flip flop the Ravens and the Bengals. So, but yeah, no, I'll get to those tomorrow. I'll give you my standings for the NFC West, and then kind of got to jam up the AFC just because Thursday. Thursday's the start. Thursday's the start of the season. So, and then we also got a game on Friday. So I mean, it's gonna be a jam-packed weekend because you got Chiefs Ravens Thursday. Then you got Packers Eagles Friday. Saturday, whole slate of college football. And then Sunday, you got NFL Sunday. And then Monday is 49ers Jets. So a lot of football to digest. So we just got to get through these 3 days. And then, well, actually, I forgot to mention it. Florida State does play tonight. They're trying to get back on track after losing to Georgia Tech last week. They're taking on Boston College tonight. So that's at 7:30, and that'll be on ESPN. They're a 16.5-point favorite. So, they're hoping to get back on track after last week's loss to Georgia Tech. So we'll see if they could do that. But, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, little by little, I get there. And I don't sound like this anymore because this has been, it's aggravating because I just want it to go away. But like I said, I think I'm on the other side of it. So, but yeah, make sure to check out all the other shows. Give the other shows some love. Football is back, and I am really happy that it is. So, yeah, that is all the time that we have for today. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Labor Day weekend. Yeah, so as always, I'm your host, Kenneth Grunfelder, signing off from the GSMC Football Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your Labor Day. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care.